Hi guys, Gareth here, and I'm back with the England Football Manager series, and as you can see today we play Portugal at home in an international friendly. So first I'm going to get through the teams, then I've got a couple of pieces of news that I need to show you, and yeah, so Portugal are currently ranked 5th in the world. They've also got players like Cristiano Ronaldo, João Moutinho, Pepe, Coentrão and Patricio, so a nice little line of some really good players there, and the rest of the team are good as well. They're not bad players, although the rest of the teams are, I don't want to call them average players, but for a team like Portugal they do seem like a bit like average. The rest of the players, put it like that, the rest of the players probably wouldn't get in their team, possibly with the exception of Fernando, who looks like he could be a decent player. I've seen Fernando play a couple of times in real life, and I've actually been quite impressed with him. But anyway, so Joe Hart in goal for us, Walker, Smalling, Shawcross and Baines. Phil Jones, which will shock a few people, is starting in midfield. Again, it's a friendly, so I want to just try some things out. Wilshere, Walcott, Johnson, Rooney and Darren Bent. So our first bit of news really is that we're 4th in the world rankings. We did slip down one. Argentina actually went up 2. Germany also slipped down 1. So Argentina, I imagine they must have just won their continental tournament. I know it's on at a different time for the Euros. Yeah, they just won their continental tournament. I didn't even play Brazil. I imagine Brazil would have gone out in the semi-final. Let's take a look. Yeah, Brazil went out to Colombia in the semi-final. So Colombia are really making a name for themselves as well. What was the other piece of news I had? Oh yes, speaking, it was just to inform me about Tottenham, but I will talk about that later. If this game does end in a draw, by the way, it will go all the way to penalties. Well, not through extra time, it will go straight to penalties. But now I want to talk about Tottenham for just a second. I know, it's my form club, I know the kind of Tottenham thing's over, but I do like to keep an eye on them. I would like to, I'm sure you guys will be interested to see exactly how they're getting on. Oh shit, good save from Joe Hart, one of the best keepers in this game, I think. Moutinho with the corner, and we're on the break now. Anyway, Tottenham, yeah, they haven't made any new signings, and they haven't sold anyone major. The only signings that they have made are there's Luis Gustavo, which is one I already brought in. So I imagine Antonio Conte really is just thinking, well, they've got a new manager. There's no point. He has definitely got money. I know that for a fact he has money to spend. 1-0 up, 10 minutes in. Okay, he has money to spend, but I think he's realised, I've got a class team here. There's absolutely no need to spend any money. If I do get a brilliant offer, okay, I might let the player go. But I think he can lead them to victory in this season, because I think the squad of players is much better than everyone else. And the biggest player leaving was David Villa, which again was already set before I left, and he's left on a free transfer, and he didn't even play anyway. So with the addition of, oh shit, they've drawn the back levels pretty much straight away. The addition of Luis Gustavo, I think they can go on and push on. But yeah, I think that they can do well. Another thing is to keep an eye on. Manchester United have actually gone and signed themselves Jay Rodriguez, who's a striker who he isn't in this squad. He's not in this England squad. Just for reasons I wanted to try out other players. But we'll see how he gets on at United. And if he does well, then there's no, I'll definitely bring him back into the England squad. Ruben Mikhail, or whatever his name is. Sure he'll cause us some problems. I believe he's the one who scored, or was it Moutinho? I might just have got it wrong in my head. I think it might be Moutinho, but is that, who's that? Shawcross gets the goal. I think he just jumped above Cristiano Ronaldo, which is quite interesting. And then speaking about my support club, Hereford, as well, so in this save, they've actually really improved their squad. So at the end of this season, if I can win the Euros with England, then I'll definitely leave, I think. I might stay on for the World Cup, but I don't know. I just don't want to do 2 more years after this one of just being England, because I think I'll miss out too much club football. But I might be going to my support club Hereford for, just to try and get them promoted maybe a couple of times, depending on how, we might even go all the way to the Premier League, or try to go all the way to the Premier League, depending on how enjoyable it is. But should I win the Euros, and I could easily make the Hereford job available just by offering the Hereford manager a job at England, which obviously he would take because it's a job at England. And then I could take the Hereford job, which is something I would like to do at some point in this career. That may happen as well. So it's just nice to see that they're doing quite well. Ronaldo's lost the ball there, luckily. But yeah, that's just to basically wrap up exactly what's been going on with Tottenham and Hereford. I do like to. Oh, Rooney's got a second goal of the game. 3 headers in this game, pretty impressive for England. 3-1 up against Portugal, which is even more impressive. Other stuff I like to look at when I'm an international manager, or just when I'm a manager in general. What are the transfers doing? What's happening with other transfers? What exactly is going on? And the biggest spenders have been, who was it? Was it Chelsea? Yeah, Chelsea. They signed. One of their signings was, what's his face? Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, last season they signed Walcott for 27 million. They've signed Oxlade for 19 million. So I'm hoping that they don't do what they did with Walcott, which was just put him on the bench, or not even that most of the time. And Walcott didn't even play a Premier League game. I hope that doesn't happen to Ox, because I really don't need my my 2 right wingers not playing first team football. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to the Ox. But in general, yeah, I'm hoping that Ox can have a good season at Chelsea. Hopefully Walcott can break into the starting lineup as well. Maybe get up front. See what he does there. Yeah, Chelsea also bought a couple of other players. James Rodriguez was one of them, and I can't remember who the other one was. But yeah, it's just we're 3-1 up in this game. It does seem like we're quite comfortable now. Oh, a new series kind of idea I had was top 5s. I'll just do my top 5 like play. Oh my God, Ronaldo's hit the post. Do my top 5 players in each position, like goalkeeper, right back, left back, centre back, CDM, CM, cam, right wing, left wing, and strikers. And then at the end of that, which is 10 episodes, at the end of those 10 episodes, I'll make it an 11th and actually give my starting 11 as well. I'll probably call it like the world's best series or something like that. Oh my God, Santos. I believe that's Andrew Santos, not the one who used to play for Arsenal, but the one who plays for Sporting, I think it is. Scores an absolute belter of a goal, good cross, and just smacked it in. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. That's not definite, but tell me what you think about that, because that would be something I'll be quite interested in doing. Yeah, I think it would be quite an interesting thing to do, and get your opinions as well on exactly who you think are the best in which position, whether you think Pele's the best striker of all time, whether you think it's Henry, Romario, Puskas, whatever, or goalkeepers even, whether it be Casillas, Banks, Buffon, Kahn, Sepp Maier, Neuer maybe even. So yeah, make sure to tell me what you think about that. We are now 3-0 up. Wilshere scored a pretty decent goal. So sorry, 3-0, 4-2 up. So yeah, Ronaldo. We've done a quite good job of keeping Ronaldo quiet. Not in that we've actually kept him quiet, but in that we've stopped him from scoring. And he hasn't really. I don't know. He's been Portugal's off player, if you like, without even playing particularly badly, just because of how good we all know he is, really. Tremendous match so far. That means it's half time at 4-2. What a match it is. 6 goals in the first half. I'm just going to say really happy with that. 4-2 up. Having scored 4 goals. I know we're at home, but to score 4 goals against a team like Portugal is really promising. It really shows me that we really can push and challenge for the Euros, because I'm not sure. I think we've got the defence to do it. I think we've got players like Baines, Walker, Jones, Shawcross, Corker, and Smalling, all really good players. And we've got players like Ash Cole, very experienced, who could come in, or Bertrand or Gibbs on our left back, and like Walker at right back with Walker. We've got like players like Glenn Johnson and Nathaniel Klein, and of course Kyle Walker, who can play there. Goalkeeper, we've got Joe Hart is one of the best in the game, and two pretty decent backup keepers in Fraser Forster and Alex Smithies. And then we do have other good players, you know, Rooney and Bent, I think will be, or Ronaldo's still not scored. I think Bent and Rooney will be my main two up front, but you never know how J Rodriguez is going to do at United. Jones has picked up a knock, so I'm actually just going to get him off now. Let's get Robwell on for him. You never know how J Rodriguez is going to do. He might be absolute class at United, and I might end up, you know, playing him. Walcott might get a chance at Chelsea. You never know how any of my players are going to do this season. They're the kind of players who, you know, we've got a young squad, a relatively young squad, but we've also got some experience in there with Baines. Joe Hart's has got quite a bit of experience. Darren Bent and Rooney, obviously, and Adam Johnson's got a bit of experience. And then even the younger players, Smalling, Shawcross, Walker, Wilshere, and Walcott. Did I just say Walcott? I'm not sure. Anyway, they've got quite a lot of experience as well, especially at the top level. You know, Shawcross is one of the best centre backs in the world at this point. Smalling's playing for Liverpool and was with me, or was with United before, of course, and was with me at Tottenham, so he's been at some big clubs. Wilshere, obviously, at Arsenal. Robwell, City. You know, we've got some really top quality players out there, and yeah, I think we can do well at the Euros, and I'm hoping that we can go on and win it. It would be really nice to get you know, to win the Euros as a manager, because it would really look good on my CV, really. Walker whips in, Darren Bent has stuck it into the back of the net, and 5-2. Oh, it's disallowed. Unlucky. It is 82 minutes in, so I'll make my final 5 substitutions. I completely forgot about them, to be honest. Ah, yeah, we do have also Danny Graham in the squad, so let's get him on just to see how he does. Drogba said, you know, I think you should give him a go. I looked at his stats, he's actually got some good scoring stats. Could just be the player we need to just, you know, get a good cross in and score us a goal. I want to get Ryan Bertrand a cap as well. I think he might already have one, a cap, but I'm not sure. So let's get him one for Baines. It shouldn't really matter anymore. I think we've won this game. 2 goals up with about 10 minutes to go now. I think it should be okay. And if we do concede one more, which is easily possible, we could easily throw it all away and go for a draw, but we still got penalties then to lean back on, which of course being England we'll probably lose. But no, I don't think we will throw away now. Johnson, can we actually go and get another goal? That'd be pretty good. Oxlade, well, unlucky there. Beto makes a save. I swear Beto didn't start the game. I swear Rui Patricio started the game, but they must have switched it up. I know a lot of international managers like to switch it up in terms of goalkeepers in friendlies, but just because, you know, it gets more goalies, more caps. It's just a good thing to do, I think. I didn't do it. You know, I was there to win. But yeah, very happy with the win against Portugal. I know it's only friendly and not getting ahead of myself. But, you know, we dominated the match just about. We were the better team. Scored 4 goals and fully deserved the win. On another day, could have lost. Maybe wouldn't have done as well. Rooney in a really good game, getting 2 goals from headers. Wilshere popped in with a goal. So yeah, it was all good, and Shawcross even managed to get on the score sheet as well. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Just got to wait for it to continue now. I believe this is a one friendly game. So let's just let this. Here we go. Any news? Graham gets wage hike. After he appeared in an international. So he'll be happy that he actually managed to get an international appearance, because it gets him more wages. So he'll be delighted about that, I'm sure. Finding their rhythm. Yeah, it's really nice to really, as well as just it being a victory and just getting into the habit, it's also, you know, just getting that mentality of winning, because we don't have many good teams to play in the Euro Championships. No disrespect to Malta, Belarus, Romania, Norway, those types of teams. They're decent teams, and you know, they're not easy matches by any means, especially not away from home. But it's good to get these games against Portugal, Ghana, Wales, Ireland. Wales, Ireland are away. You know, decent teams, and then obviously France away at the start of the next year. So yeah, but that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.